As the campaign winds down, Tony Abbott is well and truly in the contest, but it is becoming increasingly clear that it looks like he'll fall just short of becoming the next Prime Minister rather than just over the line. The reason is because when you go around seat by seat, it's hard to find the seats he needs to win to form a government, either as a minority government or a government in his own right. Here's why. Labor, if it loses 8 seats, it loses its majority. But I can only find 8 seats unless there is a landslide move against the Labor Party in this last week that they are likely to lose, and that's before you consider the seats that they're likely to pick up off the Liberal Party. This is a best case scenario, I think, unless there's a landslide. Labor loses Hasluck in Western Australia. It loses Solomon in the Northern Territory. In Queensland, it loses Ford, Flynn, Dawson and Leichhardt. And in New South Wales, it loses Robertson, and it also loses Lindsay, which is the seat that has received a lot of coverage in this campaign. That gets you to 8 seats. Now, it does have problems in Bass in Tasmania. It does have some problems in other parts of Queensland, and there is a suggestion that Maxine McHugh could lose Bennelong. But Labor strategists feel relatively confident about those seats, and even the 8 that I mentioned, they think that there's maybe 3 or 4 there that they might be able to hold on to. That's before you start considering where the Liberal Party's got its problems, in seats like McEwen and Latrobe, both of which are in Julia Gillard's home state of Victoria. They're likely to lose at least one of those. Seats like Boothby, which is the suburbs are within there, are where Julia Gillard grew up when she was a young girl. That's one that the Liberal Party need to be worried about. And there's even a seat like Hughes in New South Wales, or even Herbert in Queensland, where Labor is some chance. So the point of it is this. Tony Abbott has adopted a deliberately small target strategy for much of this campaign. It's worked to ensure gaffes haven't happened. It's worked to ensure that the Liberal team is unified and stayed strong for this campaign. But with around a week to go, it's now at a point where he needs the odd risk. He hasn't been willing to take it. He missed that chance at his campaign launch. He wasn't willing to debate Julia Gillard directly, which was proven to be a mistake because he did so well in that town hall event that Sky News exclusively had in Western Sydney. And the sum total of it, when you look at some of the gaffes, minor as they might be, like on NBN that have come from the opposition, the sum total of it is that this is a Labor campaign that hasn't been good by any stretch. The spectre of Kevin Rudd, the chaos with Mark Latham entering the campaign. It hasn't been a good campaign for Labor, but they've probably done just enough where the coalition haven't done enough to change the government. 10 elections since World War II, the 10 closest elections. The top 9 of them have all been won by the government. Of the 9 closest elections, all won by the government. I think that's what's likely to happen in this campaign come Saturday.